Hello dear students. In previous video we have seen what are the different types of log records and how these log records are represented in the stable storage. In the same video we have seen what is the database, what are the different database techniques, rather what are the different modification techniques. We have seen the deferred modification. So what exactly the deferred modification? If the transaction does not modify the database until it has committed, it is known as deferred modification. If the database modification occurs while the transaction is still active, the transaction is said to use immediate modification technique because the modifications are occurring at the same time when the transaction is active. That's why it is immediate modification technique. Deferred modification has the overhead that transaction need to make local copies of all the updated data items because the transaction do not commit or the transaction cannot committed or the transaction does not modify the database until it has committed. So it has to make the multiple copies to update the data items. And further, if a transaction reads a data item that it has updated, it must read the value from its local copy. There are two types of operations, the undo operation and redo operation. What is undo operation? Using a log record sets the data item specified in the log record to the old value contained in the log record. So whenever we perform the operation undo, the old value is set, and when we perform redo operation, the new value is set in the database or in the log record. Now concurrency control and recovery system.